All right, listen up. Blueface is back in the headlines, and girl, this one's messy. He's denying for the second time that he's the father of his on and off partner Chrisean Rock's 2-year-old son, Chrisean Jr., and it has sparked a whole new round of public confrontation. This isn't some quiet text or a leaked snippet. This was a full-on public post on X on the night of Friday, March 6, 2026. Blueface wrote, "Junior is not my biological son. RIP to his father, Ronnie. I can no longer continue the plot. It doesn't feel right as a present father in all my kids' lives to be discredited as an absent father to a child that is not biologically mine." And girl, he didn't stop there. He added, "I tried my best to fill in the blanks because his biological father is no longer with us, but I can't continue the plot. It doesn't feel right." Now, hold up. Who exactly is this Ronnie he's talking about? While Blueface doesn't name him fully, it's likely he's referring to Ronnie Doe, who tragically passed away in early 2025. And y'all, that name has been floating in this paternity saga for over a year. Back in October 2024, Ronnie took to Instagram claiming he had been involved with Chrissy while she was seeing Blueface, insisting he had a right to know if he was the real father. He said, "I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. If Junior is not my son, the DNA test will prove that." Right or wrong? Girl, he also claimed he was in the delivery room when Chrisean Jr. was born, saying, "I was with Chrisean when her water broke. Long story short, I saw the baby boy when you came out of the hospital. I know who cut the umbilical cord." That claim got denied immediately. Jada Chastity stepped up, saying, "'Cause he's Ronnie Doe, a liar. Y'all know I was in the delivery room with her, Chrissy. Only me, my mother, and her godparents. That was it. Nobody else. He's a liar." Then tragedy struck. Ronnie was fatally shot in southern Maryland in February 2025, roughly 25 minutes from Baltimore. Authorities confirmed his death, and it's being treated as a homicide with the investigation ongoing. After his passing, Chrisean Rock posted a DNA test in May 2023 on their son's official Instagram, which showed Blueface as the father with 99.9% certainty. Here's the timeline, because girl, it matters. Ronnie claimed paternity in October 2024, died in February 2025, and then the DNA test confirmed Blueface shortly after. Fast forward to March 2026, and now Blueface flips the narrative again, saying Ronnie was the real father, and that he was just filling in the blanks because Ronnie is gone. That denial, it lit the fuse, and Chrisean Rock, who has never been afraid to go at people publicly, did not let this slide. The response wasn't just social media chatter, it was personal, emotional, and showed how deep this battle has gone. Now, this isn't even the first time Blueface has denied Chrisean Jr. He's done it more times than he's claimed him, with this back and forth going on since before the child was born. Back in January 2023, when Chrissy announced her pregnancy, speculation went wild. Blueface almost immediately denied paternity, claiming Rock had been with multiple men and demanded a DNA test. His response was sharp. He tweeted, "To answer y'all's questions, yes, me and Rock are officially done. It's strictly business. I tried it and clearly it wasn't giving," before she announces she's pregnant with somebody else's child, not mine. He even added, "Rock has had encounters with 10 different men in the last year." Girl, the saga continues. This one is far from over. All right, listen to this. Blueface and Chrisean Rock's paternity saga just keeps spiraling, and girl, it's wild. After the DNA test, Blueface initially said, "If it says he's not mine, then it's not mine." Fast forward to September 2023, Rock gave birth to her son, Chrisean Jr., also known as Christine Jesus Malone. Blueface was nowhere to be found for the birth and wasn't listed on the certificate, while Chrissy live-streamed the moment on Instagram. From there, the back and forth exploded. Threats of custody battles, secret DNA tests, and conflicting claims that just kept piling up. By December 2023, Blueface took to social media, sharing a DNA test he said proved he wasn't the father. He wrote, "Tell me why I snook and swab this baby's DNA test results came in. I'm not the father, SMH. It's a bittersweet feeling because I was coming around to it, but definitely in my best interest. Thank you, Jesus." But Chrissy wasn't having it.
On Instagram Live, she clapped back, saying he was only upset because she was seeing someone else, and insisted they already had a DNA test from their Zeus Network show Chrisean Love confirming Blueface as the father. Now here's where it gets crazy. On that show, the DNA test was literally on camera. It named Blueface after Christian Jr.'s father, yet he continued denying it. Then, in November 2025, he appeared on Vlad TV and seemed to change his tune. He referred to Christian Jr. as his son, even blamed Christian's parenting for any developmental delays, saying there is no disability, the only disability is her. Girl, he was publicly embracing the child while still shading Chrisean Rock. But hold up, just 4 months later, in March 2026, Blueface flipped back to denial again. This pattern, deny, claim, deny, blame, is relentless. Over 16 months, we've seen him post inconsistent statements, take competing DNA tests, and publicly vacillate about paternity. And guess who's left holding the line? Chrisean Rock. Every time Blueface goes public, she responds with even more intensity, making it clear she won't let her child be disowned quietly. When Blueface appeared on Big Boy Neighborhood, he downplayed co-parenting, saying he's giving her time to heal and get comfortable with raising their son. He even said, "She's pretty new to it, so I'ma just be patient and give her time to realize that it'll be better for her to co-parent than to just lock up on him and be on some 'if you don't want to be with me, you can't be with him' type of thing." Girl, Chrissy did not take that lightly. She went live, emotional, holding her baby, saying, "The main reason why I've been crashing out for real,
because I want his dad in his life. Don't talk about a sensitive matter like you're telling the truth. That's hurtful." She made it clear that Blueface's actions were intentionally trying to break her down emotionally so she wouldn't show up for their son. "You're trying to bash our names and take us down together. This is a precious kid, and you're trying to take us both down together. You don't care about our kid. You pretend as you do," she said. And girl, that Instagram Live was just the beginning. Chrisean has taken her fight to multiple platforms, calling him a liar repeatedly, highlighting his hypocrisy of celebrating his other kids while denying one, and openly saying she regrets even having Christian Jr. with him, calling him and his mother, Carissa, bad influences and evil people. And it didn't stop at words. Chrisean addressed physical altercations too, saying, "That's the last time my son and I are ever going to be around that." She made it clear she's walking away from co-parenting if it means risking her safety. The details weren't fully spelled out, but the implication was obvious. There's been a physical confrontation, and she's done putting herself in that position. People online are divided. Some sympathize, some judge. But one thing's clear, this paternity battle is far from over. All right, let's break this down. This situation between Blueface and Chrisean Rock has escalated far beyond the normal co-parenting drama. People who felt Blueface gave mature answers in interviews are now questioning whether his public persona matches what he does behind the scenes. Some even argue Chrisean should be held accountable for using the child as a pawn. But here's the key. For Chrisean, this isn't about manipulation. It's about a father repeatedly denying his own child. Chrisean has been deliberate in showing she's a present, loving mother. Every post, video, and story she shares highlights her parenting and contrasts it with Blueface's behavior. While he flaunts his other kids and new relationship with Neva Akira, announcing they're expecting a boy, Chrisean shows she's raising Christian Jr. alone. She has called out the timing, hypocrisy, and his selective fatherhood, being a dad to everyone except his son with her. It gets heavier. On Vlad TV, Blueface admitted he and Chrisean Rock had discussed an abortion for their son Jr., believing she wasn't ready to be a mother. She chose to keep the baby, and from that moment, Blueface has gone in cycles: rejection, partial acceptance, then denial again. Each denial prompts a public and emotional response from Chrisean. This conflict extends beyond just the two of them. Blueface evicted Chrisean Rock from his home after she confirmed a new relationship with Titan Newton, directing the eviction from jail. Later, he let her back in, claiming it was for his son's development, like helping him learn to walk. This back and forth, kick her out, bring her back, deny the child, claim the child, deny the son again, has become a pattern, each cycle undermining Christian's stability and ability to provide for her son. The family dynamic has made it even messier. Blueface's mother, Carissa, has actively inserted herself into the conflict, questioning the paternity and escalating tension through social media and interviews. Chrisean has called the Malone family toxic, alleging they're trying to turn her child against her and manipulate the media to portray her as unfit. So now, this isn't just about Blueface and Chrisean anymore. It's an entire public family spectacle. Every relationship, romantic, parental, extended, is being played out online, leaving Chrisean constantly defending her son while navigating a system designed to destabilize her. The pattern is relentless, and the emotional toll is enormous. This is about control, denial, and power dynamics being fought in full public view. This situation with Blueface and Chrisean Rock is a textbook example of chaotic co-parenting amplified by social media, public scrutiny, and conflicting narratives. Here's the full picture. Blueface has repeatedly denied that Chrisean Jr. is his child, despite multiple DNA tests and footage from their Zeus Network reality show confirming paternity. In December 2023, he even claimed a test showed he was not the father. By February 2025, Chrisean Rock publicly posted another test showing 99.9% certainty that he is the father. Blueface himself, in November 2025, acknowledged the child as his on a live stream, calling prior denials dumb. Yet in March 2026, he publicly denies it again. This pattern is relentless. Accept the child, reject the child, let the mother in, kick her out, deny the son, claim the child, deny the son again. Meanwhile, Chrisean remains consistent. She asserts Blueface is the father, posting DNA results, birth records, and Zeus Network footage as proof. She also documents her parenting publicly to contrast her involvement with his apparent distance. The drama is compounded by allegations involving other men, such as Offset, which Blueface has repeatedly brought up to cast doubt on Chrisean's character and the child's paternity. These claims are unverified, and Chrisean consistently refutes them, emphasizing that they are irrelevant and harmful distractions. Adding insult to injury, Blueface is celebrating a new child with Neva Akira while simultaneously rejecting Chrisean Jr. This is interpreted as a public repudiation of the child he already has, intensifying the emotional stakes. Chrisean views every denial, allegation, or public move by Blueface as an attack not just on her, but on her son. Ultimately, despite Blueface's shifting claims, the evidence and Chrisean's consistent stance confirm that Chrisean Jr. is his child. The DNA tests, birth records, and televised results all point to him, yet the denial persists. Chrisean's response remains unwavering. She defends her son, attacks misinformation, and ensures the world knows the truth, regardless of Blueface's public statements.
Right now, the reality is stark. There's a 2-year-old child caught in this back and forth. Chrisean Rock continues to raise him as a present, loving mother, while Blueface moves on with other relationships. The paternity war has dragged on for years, and unless Blueface stops publicly denying his son, Chrisean will continue to fight for her child's recognition and protection. The through line here is simple. No matter what Blueface says, the evidence, Chrisean's defense, and the child's reality cannot be erased. This is where things stand as of March 2026. If you want, I can make a timeline chart of every denial, acceptance, and DNA test to make this saga crystal clear. It's actually wild when laid out visually. Do you want me to do that?